What's up, Facebook, YouTube, my family and friends and energy customers? Just wanted to jump on here today. I had a talk today with, I consider him a friend. I don't know what you call him, a close friend, but it's a work acquaintance that we're friendly. I like him. Seems like a nice guy. Don't know what he's saying behind my back, but I don't care about stuff like that anyway. Was telling me he got solar. You know, everybody has faults in life. I guess my fault is I don't talk enough. Just flat don't talk enough. That's cricket anyway. Like I said, this is a guy I work with, and he actually said today, hey, you know a lot about energy, or you deal with energy or something, don't you? And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. And he's telling me he got solar. I was like, oh my God, how do I do such a bad job at promoting myself and my company? I'm just amazed sometimes. But needless to say, he stepped off and got solar from a solar company. Maybe I better leave them nameless. I don't need any lawsuits from anybody. But it's a big one. And to top it all off, he actually got the lease program. I call it leased because it's the least attractive. This is where you don't ever even own your solar. They have a salesman come out, does a hell of a lot better job selling himself than I am. Turns around and tells you that you're saving your children's life, you're saving the future of the earth, you're doing all this great stuff for the planet, when really all you're doing is lining his pockets with a big fat commission check. I believe he said he's getting about a 70% reduction on his electric bill. I would hardly believe that, because he also told me he's still got a $170 electric bill. What? You got solar and still have a $170 electric bill? Guys, let me tell you, I've been doing energy. I totally lost my train of track. I was still thinking about that $170 electric bill plus paying for solar. I've been doing energy for about 20 years. I'm not going to say I know everything, because I believe only an idiot says they know everything. But I know a lot. I've yet to see a system that makes dollars and cents out of the solar system. Now, if you want solar, I've got a great company I work with that is awesome. They do it right. But I'm also going to tell you, if you're planning on moving anytime in the near future, you don't want it. If you're going to get solar because you're trying to save money, don't do it. You're not going to save money. If you're, that's it. If you're thinking you're doing this to save money, don't do it. This is not going to save you money. Solar is not going to save you money. Now, it may save you money in 20 years when it's paid for, and your electric bill maybe is $100 less than it could have been if you didn't have solar. Then maybe you're paying for yourself. But not in this factor. This factor, he did a lease program, which means he never owns the solar. They came out, they put it on his house for free, and then he's still got a solar payment plus an electric payment, because they're supposedly saving him all this money by having solar on there. So he's got a lease payment. Excuse me, he doesn't have a solar, but he has a lease payment that they're supposedly saving him all this money on electricity. Just a bad deal. I mean, solar itself, without being a lease program, is just the math just doesn't work out. Tell me if you think you can prove me wrong, but I haven't seen it make sense yet. Not today. I mean, maybe 15, 20 years from now it could make sense if you're in the same house and you have the same solar and you're not having to replace it 3 times by hailstorms in this area. If your insurance didn't increase enough that it's, you know, there's another little gotcha. Your insurance, if you tell them about it, will increase, but if you don't tell them about it, they're not going to cover your solar if you have a hailstorm. So is your insurance on your house going to increase? Absolutely. You put $40,000 or $50 or whatever your system's supposedly worth on the top of your house. So is the insurance increasing? Absolutely. Are they going to see it? Absolutely. The insurance companies today, they do basically drive-bys with satellite. They get on Google Earth and they start looking at your house. They update things that you don't tell them. Ask me. I've been proved that. They told me something about my house that I didn't tell them, and I'm like, did you find that out? We Google Earthed. So yeah, they found out about my porch I added to my house. Because I didn't tell them. But anyway, anybody needing any information on energy, feel free to call me. 817-308-0586. Call me, text me. I'll give you my opinion on whatever it may be. If this is just your electric bill's too high and you need somebody to validate why it's so high, or whether you have a good energy company or whatever it may be, hit me up. I'll be happy to talk to you about it. More than happy to talk to you about it. But solar, man, I'm gonna tell you, if you want solar, do it because you want to do right by the environment. Do it because you don't want your power to ever go out. Do it because you work from home and your power can't go out because your livelihood depends on it. Don't do it because somebody says you're saving money, because that one doesn't fly. The saving money does not fly. If you're saving any money, it's 15 to 20 years from now, not today. I have not seen a solar system yet today that saves you money today. Now, I'm sure there's something out there maybe somewhere, but I tell you what, I talk to people every day that got ripped off. And then you're still in the same boat as, who do you get when you have solar? You got to have certain companies that do buyback. Well, who has the best buyback? These companies, solar companies, are the new roofing companies. They knock on your door, they're your best friend until it's over, and then they're gone. See you, bye. A lot of people, warranties disappear because the solar company disappears. Sad deals, man. Just do your research. You've got my number on here now, 817-308-0586. Hit me up. I'll be happy to talk to you about it. Happy to help you make an informed decision. Been doing energy in Texas for 20 years now, almost 21. So I'd be happy to share what I've learned in that time. And yeah, they haven't had solar all that time, but I've got solar in my back pocket if I need it for somebody. But again, I'm not going to tell them they're getting solar to save money. That's not happening. I'm going to tell them they're getting solar because they can't have their lights go out. They work from home and they're a vital piece of the infrastructure of Texas or something. But I'm never going to tell somebody to save money, because you're not going to save money. Not going to happen. So anyway, that's my rant for the day, guys. Didn't mean to carry on this long. I'm really disappointed in myself for not letting this guy know more about what I do before he got duped into a situation of having solar and getting ripped off, basically. I don't know how other word to put it. Anyway, guys, that's it. I was driving and talking at the same time, so now I can see you. You're right. Whoops, you're right there. Woo, there it is. Wow, that's weird. The camera's to my left, but that's the finger in the middle. Anyway, have a good one. Hit me up anything you need to know. Bye-bye.